Oh, hey, nice of you to join us for vlog 108 today. Yeah, I forgot my microphone thing at home, so I'm gonna have to just talk a little bit louder, but there'll be some wind noise and stuff, and maybe a little bit of stuff in the background. But anyway, welcome back. Today I finally hit double digits, and I'm celebrating having a, Zaffaras coffee with my brother. My brother's having a Zafari fusion. This is the last one that they're having. This promotion won't actually be on any longer after this. I'm not sure if they will return in the future, but it got pretty popular. I'm not sure on the actual popularity of the drink, but what was your thoughts on the new enjoy?
I honestly think it's a good drink.
Anyway, I have concluded with my psychologist, and I ended up having some seafood today. And the seafood today was actually, well, I'll say this, it was $47 for the seafood platter. I went in to try to enjoy it and actually just couldn't get around to enjoying it. Sat down, started eating it. I had three oysters on the side. We had 2 big prawns. And then I had a bunch of just random fish stuff and other, crumbed prawns and whatever else they put on the seafood. Replaced the potato and got extra salad. I didn't actually eat too much of the salad. I wasn't too much of a fan of it. Started eating the oysters. I don't know how to enjoy oysters because it's just the texture of it just to me feels like and tastes like snot, and with salt water or salt on it, and it's just an awful taste, something that I don't enjoy personally. And that aside, got the prawn. Alright, this is the first time I've actually had to dissect a prawn to actually eat it. At first, I'm so used to just having those small prawns on my plate and eating those. And when I started to eat those prawns, they were just... I actually had to look at a wiki how and how to eat it. Don't laugh. Anyway, so it's ripping the head off, ripping the tail off, bang bang. And then, peeling the actual hard shell layer off. And on the back of it had its intestine line, and I had to rip open with my thumb and nail and cut open the back and split it open and pull out the intestine to actually enjoy it. And just describing it right now makes me want to puke. I don't know, for some reason, I feel irked off about seafood, and it's just not a great feeling, not a great taste. The texture was off. I'm not sure if it was just made awful, but yeah, that. And let's talk about the psychologist visit. So I went in to see my psychologist today, talking about this pit feeling, dark, depressive type feeling, grief, sadness, and anxiety. And what he educated me on actually with it was that was that feeling that I'm feeling here wasn't anything specific, something missing anything in my soul like I tried to explain. He told me that is depression. That's actually the first time he's mentioned it to me, that it is depression. So he actually put up a little thing, told me to get one of these books. Yes, I did come prepared this time. And some pens. So this is actually some sticky notes. I'm going to be talking about that in just a sec. And some pens. So basically, what I have to do is, in this book, even though it's empty, I have to do 3 columns. Okay? So in the first column here, the event. So what I'm feeling. For my instance, I'm feeling like shit in the chest. So pain in chest. Or pain in stomach. Whatever. Alright, so that's actually what I'm feeling. And what the actual event is that's triggering this stuff. So then I'd go over to this side, and not the middle yet, but I'll go to this side and then explain the feelings. So what is the feelings? Is it sadness? Is it grief? Is it anxiety? And then I'll put it down this line here. And then now I've got to explain what's my mind thinking in correlation of the event and the feelings that I'm feeling. What's my mind outputting? So in this section, I'll just talk about how I'm feeling and try and get to the underlying issue of everything. So for example, and I did it with my psychologist today, going through the process, and I told him like that I was getting a feeling in the chest because, and that was the event, feeling in the chest. And then I was feeling sadness and grief and anxiety. And then in my mind, and this part here, the thinking, what I was telling myself is I can't do this. Meaning I can't do what I'm showing you right now. But I couldn't do it. So we went through the process, put the arrow down, and it's like, well, okay, what's deeper than that? It's because I'm not good enough. And then immediately that just gets crossed off because, well, if I'm not good enough, how am I already doing this? And then it goes down to, you know, I can't do this, and then it circles off into I'm just human. And then we go back to it, and then we challenge it because we got to the bottom and we challenge it. And over here it says, well, challenge, right? So we go back up here and then we challenge it where it says I can't do this. Well, that's wrong because I just filled out this thing that I was having anxiety about and having bad feelings about, and then all down here explained. And so immediately this becomes irrelevant. I cross that out, and up here it just says here, you know, I can do this because the first one was I can't do this. So immediately it crosses itself out. And that's how I'm going to tackle depression one day at a time. Every single time that something bad happens, that's why I bought this book, so that I can do this and practice this. So that's also why I've reduced my hours of streaming and start a little bit later, because the bottom line is I'm going to focus on this, because without this being in good health, there is no good quality streams. And I know very much that you guys love Happy Daydra, so I do the best I can to bring Happy Daydra to you. And I want to be the Happy Daydra, so that's why I've also stepped it up. And in a couple of weeks' time, I'll be going to another psychologist visit, and I'll just keep pumping it up until I can figure out what the hell is wrong with me and just get to the bottom of it. So that's the psychology visit summed up in a nutshell. And then here we are, we've got some sticky notes, so little fun things that I was going to do for myself. So a reminder over here. So this reminder, what this basically means is, or sorry, remember, not reminder, remember. So when someone comes in chat, like Chaos Queen, for example, and hey Chaos Queen, so what we'll do in here is we'll just write down a reminder of, like, you know, you're amazing, or some note that I received from the stream. So I could just get a note out, write it down really quick. It's that simple. What else? I don't think I brought anything else. So, but yeah, that's the psychology visit. Another thing is I went to McDonald's today to collect my 2 free coffees. Now you can't see Coots, he's off frame right now. I've just got it on the wide frame for some reason. It's just screwing up the focus, and it is what it is. But anyway, I got 2 coffees today, and every time I went to Macca's today, they fucked it up. Like they had one sweetened coffee and then hot latte last night, and then I went again, and then today it's another sweetened coffee when I asked for no sugar syrup. And then I went again, and I finally got a large almond latte with no, like an iced almond latte with no sweetener, finally. And yeah, it was okay. So I come here, like I said, to spoil myself at Zaffaras, and beautiful coffee every single time. Wow, absolutely amazing every single time.
This one.
But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy vlog 108, don't forget to check out vlog 109, and we'll see how I'm going the next day after some decent sleep. I need to go and edit this vlog, and hopefully we can get some more stuff done. Thank you ever so much for watching, and well, bye for now. I have to get out of this one.